Alright, today we're going to be talking about the sais. Everyone's seen these, the Ninja Turtle, Raphael uses these. This is an old Chinese farming weapon, maybe for carrying things or tilling soil. And then they became to be used as a weapon. And so in Shaolin-Do, the first thing we always teach with sais is how to hold it. If you don't have sais, you can do this whole workout along with us just using the open hand. And here's why. You hold the sai first with the long end down the forearm, the thumb tucked underneath, so you can see I slide this down onto the thumb. My three fingers grip around the other side, and my pointer finger is extended on the handle. So this is actually basically the same hand as this, which is, if you've ever heard of Hung Gar, a style of Kung Fu, this is called the tiger crane hand. It's a combination of a tiger claw using the palm strike, and it also has one extended straight finger that can be used for finger thrusts like you do in white crane. So either use your hand like this, or if you have sais, follow along with the sais. First thing we look at is flipping the sai out. So all you do is let it rotate around the thumb and then you grab it. Pull it back. So you do this on both sides. Rotate around the thumb. Now you're holding it with the long side out. Put your thumb in front and spin it around to where you're back in the original position. So this is spinning it out. So you can just try that a few times if you have the sais. We won't spin very long on this, or you could spin them back and forth, one going out, one coming in. Again, with weapons, traditional weapons, basically you're just trying to make an external inanimate object part of your neurology, part of your body. You learn how they want to operate, and you incorporate into how your body wants to operate, and you learn to use them as an extension of yourself. That's all we're trying to do, and that's why weapons are cool, traditional weapons, because it just becomes an extension of your own energy. The final variation you can try is a forward flip. So rather than coming out to the sides, I put the finger on the top and I spin it around the thumb forward and grab it. So I spin forward, so they come out and down rather than out to the sides. So anyway, try those variations. We'll go into the strikes now. So for the first two strikes, remember if you don't have the sais, you'll be using the tiger crane hand. One finger pointed up, using the palm as a striking surface, the fingers as a ripping surface. This is how the tiger crane hand is used. And the extended finger as a poking finger. Come into a horse stance. So this first one will just be pushing the pointer finger straight out. Imagine you have to keep this finger extremely hard so that you can poke into a soft target like the throat or the eyes. If you're using the sais, just point the finger out the handle of the sai, and we're just going to go back and forth, chambering and thrusting out with the handle end of the sai. So let's do that 20 times. Start light, and then build up stronger. Make sure your strikes are always coming from turning the hips. Keep your torso upright. All right, shake that out. So that was using the handle to strike. In sai forms, you see that a lot. You're working with it like this. The other cool thing about it in this position is that the long side can be protecting the entire forearm, so you can think of it as basically like making your blocking forearms iron weapons. The next strike is going to be a palm strike. If you're using the tiger crane hand, you're just going to be hitting with the heel of the palm, keeping the hand in the tiger crane claw. Otherwise, you're going to chamber one hand, come into a horse stance. You're going to push the thigh out, still pushing through the heel of the palm, so that the thigh is straight up and down. And finger is still pointed up in the air, and you're hitting straight. Just think of slamming that straight forward. So, chamber one, extend one hand out, 20 strikes. Shake that. All right. Next two strikes, final two strikes are going to be used with a thigh in the extended position, meaning I'm holding it by the handle and the pointy end is out. If you don't have a thigh for this one, you can hold something as simple as a pin. Just hold it in your fist. And anytime you strike out, imagine you're pointing, you need to strike with the point of the pin. Again, it's all just about manifesting your energy into a certain vector, so what you're holding is really unimportant. If you're holding the side, you're just going to be holding it around the handle, pointing it straight forward. So on the first one, we're going to have our front hand block out, and our back hand is going to come through and point with the side. So think block, you block something out of the way with the handle of this front side, back side stabs through. If you're using the pin, remember, just jab the pin straight forward. Let's do this 10 times. Switch them. Now the other hand has the side in the extended position. Switch legs, front hand blocks, back hand thrust, pointing straight out. Remember, keep your shoulder, don't jab your ribs forward. Keep your torso neutral as you turn from the hips. So I'm just turning from the hips. This hand comes up, this hand comes out. 10 times. If it feels loose, or if it feels like you wouldn't actually do any damage, slow it down and just feel, go slowly through the full range of motion and feel the connection. Another thing you can do is point the tip of something on a wall and just push into the wall until you feel the connection come all the way down the body into the leg. All right, last one. It's going to be basically the same thing, except both hands are going to start in the flipped position, handle up position. You're going to block and thrust with the handle end, but then as you come back, you're going to flip it, thrust with the other hand, and now you have the other side in the extended position, and you're going to come back with it. So it looks like this. Block, handle, flip, handle, point. So block, handle, I flip this as I pull it in, my other hand is coming out with the handle, and then I pull this hand in, thrust with the point. So it's block 1, 2, 3 with a flip thrown in. You'll want to, after you do the first hit with the handle, you don't want to wait till it's already in. You won't be able to flip it. So as soon as you hit with it, on the way back in, pull it into the forward position as the other hand is going out. So here we go. Let's do this combination 10 times. block, handle, handle, point. Flip it back. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other side. Front hand blocks, back hand hits with the handle. Flip, front hand hits with the handle, back hand hits with the point. Let's do 10 of those. 1, 2, 3, handle, handle, point. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that's our basic intro for using the sais. These are a really fun weapon, but again, you don't have to have these to do this workout. But if you do have these, you just want to start getting used to them and feeling how it would feel to be trying to use these for self-defense, or how to make your strikes harder by using these, make your blocks harder by using them to protect your forearm. Just making them an extension of yourself. That's the key to traditional weapons.